Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pauline, and in today's video we are going to talk about mindset. Now the first thing is we are going to define what is mindset. Mindset is the perception or belief we have about something or someone, and this perception or this belief, it determines our behavior, outlook, and mental attitude towards that thing or that someone. Now, let's narrow down to the two major growth sets that we have, or rather the two kinds of growth sets that you have, and I'm pretty sure that you have an idea about this. Now we are going to talk about growth mindset and fixed mindset. Fixed mindset, it says, this is who I am, or this is what I'm capable of, or this is what I am good at, or this is where I'm going to stay. And they actually stop there. They see the world as it is because they are inside that world, so they see the world as it is in that very moment, and they are always right. They believe that wherever they are is where they're supposed to be, and that is their destination, and they are just contented with where they are. But on the other hand, we have the growth mindset. Now the growth mindset is 100% the vice versa of the fixed mindset. Now a growth mindset person says, this is who I am, or this is where I am now, this is what I'm good at now, and if I change something or I go through some process of change, I can grow myself and become a better person. The growth mindset person is not contented with what they have, who they are at the moment, what they have at the moment. They are always striving to be a better person. Now let's see another contrast about fixed mind and growth mind. Now the fixed mindset person always avoids problem. They always take the safe route. They don't want to be associated with problems in any way. They want to be safe, they want to be secure, they don't want any challenge because they have a fixed mindset. They believe if I try, maybe I might fail. If I try and I don't do good, people might laugh at me. How will people look at me? I might lose my dignity. We shall look at that. But on the other hand, the growth mindset, it sees problems as opportunities. It believes that, oh, this is a challenge. Now, if I take this challenge, I might learn a new skill, or it might help me to become even a better person, to know something I didn't know. The other difference between fixed mind and a growth mind is that the fixed mind, it believes that the basic qualities like intelligence or talents are fixed traits that it requires for success, to achieve something in their life. They are always fixed to their achievements that they achieved in the past. Their mind is always fixed in their past achievements. This is a fixed mindset. They believe that if I have a certain skill, if I have a certain achievement, then I can do. If I don't have, then I cannot do. They are always fixed to that. They believe that these skills that they have already, all these talents they have, is what is going to make them succeed in their life. But on the other hand, a growth mindset believes that the new abilities can be developed. Even if I don't have the ability now, I can develop this ability through practice, and they always have a great interest. Mark this, they have a great interest in learning and improving themselves. They are never contented with where they are. And to them, life is an amazing journey full of infinite possibilities and opportunities. Now, up to this far, I know you might be looking inside yourself, or if not, I want you to look inside yourself and ask yourself, which mindset do I have? According to the contrast that we have already discussed, which mindset do I have? Am I a growth mindset or am I a fixed mindset? Whichever the mindset you have now, don't worry, because today we are going to cover this topic fully, including how to change from a fixed mindset and to a growth mindset. Now, this mindset, how did we get this mindset? I know you are asking yourself, how did we get these mindsets in ourselves? Maybe I'm looking at myself and saying, oh, I have a fixed mindset or I have a growth mindset. Now, how did I come to have this kind of mindset? Remember, our mind are programmed since we are kids. Even before you are born, whatever your mother was going through, or maybe what they liked, or maybe what the music they were listening, even when you were born, the kind of environment where you are brought up, the kind of people whom you grew up with, all these factors, they affect our programming in our subconscious mind, and this programming brings about our mindset. And remember, the mindset of a person is programmed since when they are unborn to when they are born until they are around the age of 10 to 12 years. So during this period is when the mind is programmed. So at this particular time is when you and I, we were programmed to have the mindset that we have today. Definitely, we cannot go back there to change the programming. It's not possible to go back and say, oh, this is what I want to listen, this is what I want to see, this is the kind of environment I want to have. It came by default. But I want to tell you the great news today that you can intentionally change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset gradually, and you can change your life at large. So let's continue to look at that, and we will see how we can change our mindset. You should understand that if you want to have a growth mindset, there is no destination in having growth mindset. There is no destination. There will not come to a point you say that now it's enough. I'm not going to learn anything else. I have a growth mindset. Now I have it all. There is nothing like that. If you're a person that wants to have a growth mindset, you never complete. You never complete anything. Your growth journey is never complete. You keep on learning. You keep on exploring. You keep on, learning new things, getting to know new things. Every day is a learning day. So you never complete if you are a growth mindset person. You are always learning. You are constantly becoming better. You don't say, oh, now, I'm good at that. I'm the best in that. There is always a better person in that thing. So through that person, you can learn and become more better. So with a growth mindset, or if you want to have a growth mindset, you should always keep learning and keep becoming better, constantly pursuing a better you, always wanting to become a better person. And this should come from the heart and the mind also. You should set your mind that you want to become a better person. Even if you are professional in a particular profession, that's not the end of you. You're becoming more better in that thing. There is no end. There is nothing like I'm the best or I'm now the professor in this thing. You can always learn something new, because there is always something new that you should have. So this is very interesting. You can have a growth mindset. You can have a growth mindset, but you are in an environment of scarcity. How can that be? You might be there, you want to change mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, but the environment which you have surrounded yourself in at the moment is a scarce environment. And remember that the limitation of your mindset, it's based on the environment. What you see in that environment is all your mind knows that it is achievable. So remember, we talked about environment. Now the environment influences you. Which kind of environment are you in? By environment, I mean, which kind of friends do you hang around with? Remember the quote that says, show me 5 of your friends and I'll tell you the person that you are. So whom do you hang around with? Whom do you spend most of your time with? You know, which kind of books do you read? Which kind of movies do you watch? What kind of television channels do you watch? What is all this information? What is the kind of music that you listen? What is all this that gets into your mind? Whatever we put in our mind, it becomes the person that we are now. So the environment matters a lot, and if you want to change the mindset, you must change your environment. There is no shortcut. If you want to change your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, you have to change your environment. You can have a growth mindset, but if you're operating in an environment of scarcity, then your mind is limited to what it sees. It believes that is all that is achievable. It is important to have growth mindset or an abundance mindset, but it is more important, to be in an environment that is enabling this abundance, that is helping you to have this abundance mindset. We have already talked about it. The people whom you're surrounded with, the things that are around you. You can change your friends. Don't be around friends who always pull you down or whom you discuss the same thing. Your level of thinking is always the same. Try to look for an environment, look for friends who are higher than you, who have achieved more than you, because in that environment you will be able, to change, to shift your thinking to a higher self. They will be able to pull you from where you are now to a higher level. You will become a better person. Changing your environment is very, very important in changing your mindset, because the environment frames you. The environment you are in, it frames you, or you frame the environment. So be in an environment which you want it to frame you in a particular way or into a particular person that you would love to be. So for this one, you have to ask yourself, whom do I want to be? Maybe it's in career-wise, health-wise, spiritual-wise, economic-wise, whichever the way you want to be, or it is all around. So ask yourself, how can I improve this? How can I improve this environment that I have to a better environment? So by doing so, you'll be able to change your mindset from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. So let us see the steps in which we can follow to change or to shift our mindset from fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Now, number one, what we can do to change our mindset is that first, if you are a parent, or you're a guardian to someone, or you are an adult figure to someone, or a baby or a child who is young, now it's your responsibility, it's my responsibility to change the mindset of that person so that we can change the generation to come. It's our responsibility from now where we are now to impact the generation to come. So how can we do this? We can do this by, if it's a child, we can help them by celebrating their little achievement, or if they are trying to do something, we should cheer them up. You should encourage them. This is very true that when we were young, maybe we were not good in this, we are not good in that, and the people who were around us, they used to criticize us, instead of appreciating what we have achieved, or even if we failed, they tried to, to encourage us. They used to criticize some of us. I don't say everybody, and I know this did not apply to everybody, but you might be there, you might be relating to this. When you fail in something, someone criticizes you instead of encouraging. So if you are criticized on something, then you will develop a sense of fear inside you. Oh, I cannot try that again. If I do try, I will fail just like last time, and they will criticize me, they will laugh at me. I will not be confident while I'm around them. That thing, it build up in our mind to make us to lose our self-confidence in that particular area, or in those particular areas. Now, this has built up in our life that until now some of us believe that you cannot do something, or I cannot be good at that. I know I don't have that ability to that thing. So what can we do to our generation now? If you have a child around you, if they try something, always encourage them. If it is the right thing, always encourage them. Even if they fail now, encourage them. You can do more. You can do better. Come, let me help you to learn how to do this. Let me teach you how you can do better. Let me help you to improve on that. That is very important. And that child will grow knowing that, oh, so failing is not wrong, If I fail, it's not a problem. I can always improve. I can always do it again so that I can improve. Let's talk about school. We were not good at school. If we are good at school, not everybody was good at everything. So what can you do to a child who maybe have failed in a particular subject in school, and instead of criticizing them, you can help them to improve. You can help them to do the assignment, or you can help them to do some more examples on the same. So that one is very, very important, and that child will grow with confidence, self-belief, and that child will always be courageous. They will always want to try. They will always want to do more and more. Now, we are still on the child. If this child has an interest in something, they really want to know something, they really want to learn something, then be there to help this child to learn. Even if they fail, show them that they can do better, they can do more. Maybe they want to learn about maybe playing soccer. Take that action. Maybe you can take them to the nearby soccer school, at their holidays or their free time. They can go and enjoy with the other kids, Help them to develop their skills at a younger age. And this person or this child will grow up very confident in this skill. Even if they fail at early stage, you have already taught them that failure is not bad. You can always improve, and through failure, you actually to learn something. You fail, you fail, and by failing today, you fail tomorrow, the next day you will have learned about it. So if it is a child and they have a new skill or a new interest, help them in that interest. It might be soccer, it might be cooking, it might be anything. It might be running, help them to be able to develop their skill, and they will grow confident in themselves. Also, you as an individual, now you as an adult, whenever someone achieves something, you should be there to celebrate that person. Some people, they don't like to celebrate others' success. They feel bad, they feel, oh, why that person, why not me? But whenever you celebrate some person's success genuinely, this attracts that thing to you. Even when you appreciate someone and that person is happy, you feel happy too. And that happiness, it attracts good things to you, and you will be the next person to be appreciated. Always appreciate achievements of the other people. Always appreciate achievement of the other people. And as we said before, surround yourself with an environment that is bringing you up, environment that is pulling you up to the higher environment. That's very, very important. Number 2, what can we do? It is to listen to our fixed mind. We always have that fixed mind inside that is telling us something negative. You want to try, but it's there, it's telling you, and it wants to pull you down. It tells you, don't try that, don't do this. What if? Now let's look at that. Now listen to your fixed voice. Let's say you are faced with a challenge. The voice might say, are you sure you can do this? So you'll have that mind asking you, are you sure you can do this? Now, it might say, you don't have that talent. You don't have that ability to do that thing. The mind says that to you. It also says, what if you fail? What if you try and you fail? That is the fixed mind that is talking to you that way. Now, it says, people will laugh at you if you fail. people will laugh at you. If you fail and people look at you, you will lose your dignity. You know, the position people have kept you, they see you fail, yeah, then you will lose your dignity. You will not be confident. Then you lose your integrity. That is when you are faced with challenge. And if you try and you fail, it says, I told you, it was a risk. Now it justifies itself. Now I told you, it was a risk. That is the fixed mindset talking to you. It can also say, this would have been a success if you had the skill and the talent. Remember what we talked about fixed mind people. They believe they must have the talent, they have that skill, they have that profession to be able to do that thing. Now it tells you, if you had the skill or the talent, this would have been so easy. This would have been a success. Now it also says, go back and make excuse. You know, if you fail, it tells you now, you know, go back and make some excuse and you quit. You know, it always want to be on your side. It wanted to bring, it also always want to bring you to its level. It tells you, go back, make that excuse and quit that thing. Stop, don't do it again, stop. Like that. And it says that it's not my fault. That mind always makes you say that it's not my fault. It is something else's fault. It don't want you to take control, to be accountable of something. It also tells you, I'm really disappointed in you. And whenever that mind says like that, you won't try doing that again. So it will always and always talk to you, but you can win this fixed mind. The other step is recognize that you have a choice. This is step number 3. Recognize that you have a choice. How you interpret challenges, how you interpret criticism, and how you interpret setbacks or failure, it's your choice. You have a choice to interpret, and this is where the growth mindset comes in. You can interpret them in a fixed mind, you know, that your abilities are lacking. Whenever you fail, whenever you have a setback, whenever you have a criticism, you can interpret them in a fixed mind, or rather you can interpret them in a growth mind that you need to improve your strategies, you need to improve and work on your abilities and your skills that are lacking, and in time you will be there where you want to be. So step 4, the second one was to listen to our mind. The third one is to recognize that you have a choice. And the fourth one is to talk back. When this mindset talks to you internally, you have to talk back to it so that you can win it. How can you talk back to this fixed mindset with a growth mindset? Now, here is the growth mindset that is talking to your fixed mindset. How can you do this? Let's say you are facing a challenge. The fixed mind says, are you sure you can do this? Now you reply with your growth mindset. How do you reply? I'm not sure I can do this now, but I think I can learn with time and effort. You know, you might not have the skill now. And he's asking you, are you sure? Are you sure you can do this now? Now, you tell that mind with your growth mindset, I'm not sure I can do this now, but with time, I can have the skill to do this. You know, that one, you have opened your mind to learning, to becoming a better version of yourself. What if you fail? The fixed mind asks you, what if you fail? What do you say to it? Most successful people fail somewhere on their way to success. By this way, you will have won against the mind, because it's telling you to stop because you might fail. And you say, most successful people fail somewhere on their way to success. And definitely, the more you fail, the more successful you will become. We should always embrace failure, because failing means getting experience. We say, you either learn, you know, or win. Actually, there is no failure. You learn or win. So in case where you didn't get the success, you learned something. This mind might also say to you, if you don't try, you can protect yourself. If you do not try this thing, you will protect yourself, you'll protect your confidence, you'll protect your dignity. So it is telling you not to try this thing so that you can keep your dignity. And what should you reply to this mind? You should say, I will automatically fail. Even if I fail, where is the dignity in that? It tells you, this is ironical, it tells you, don't try, you will fail. Okay, and you tell it, if I fail, where is the dignity in that? If I don't try, where is the dignity in that? When you are hit with a setback, or you hit the setback, the mind saying, if you had the ability and the talent, this would have been so easy. And what do you reply to this mind? You say, that's so wrong. Basketball wasn't easy for Michael Jordan. You know, he's the best in basketball as we speak. So you say, basketball was not easy for Michael Jordan. Neither was science easy. For the great scientists like Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, they had passion and talent, and they put effort in that. You remember, it tells you, this would have been easy if you had the ability and the talent. And you tell the mind, even the most successful people, it was not easy for them. It is through effort and passion they put in their talent that they became the best. So this mind will allow you to go and practice and do more and work on yourself. Now, when you are faced with criticism, this mind will tell you, it wasn't my fault. It was something else's fault. You remember, it doesn't want to take the criticism. It always wants to criticize someone else on its behalf. So what should you reply or respond to this? If I don't take responsibility, I can't fix it. So, you know, that mind doesn't want to take responsibility, but you reply with a growth mindset that if I do not take responsibility, I can't fix it. Let me listen, however painful it is, and learn whatever I can through any means, because I want to improve. I want to take responsibility, and I want to fix it, however bad it is, however painful it is. You know, but this is not easy, but by doing so, you'll be able to win your fixed mindset. And this cannot happen in a day. You have to practice again and again, because this fixed mindset is always awake. It's always alert, you know, it is always ready. Whenever you want to try something, it is there. It wants to justify itself. It wants to show you the reason why you should not do that thing and remain to the level that you are. It doesn't want you to grow. So you must be ready always to show this mind that you have the power and you have the capability, you know, to work, to become a better person, to better yourself. The fifth step is take the growth mindset action. Remember, you have been replying to this mind whenever it wants to bring you down. Now take the action that you told this mind. The voice you listen to always, over time, it becomes your choice. So which voice do you listen? You might be there saying, oh, but it is so difficult. Let me just stay where I am. Let life just continue the way it is. I'm okay. Let me just be. But remember, the voice that you listen to, whether it is the fixed mind or the growth mind, the voice that you listen to, it's your choice. And you will become your choice. We become the choices that we make in life. So always learn from your setbacks. Whenever you have a setback, learn from that and try again. Take feedbacks positively and act on it. Improve yourself. Become a better person. Success is now on your hands. Focus on the process and do your best and enjoy. This video is for that person who is there, who feel that they can be better than where they are. If you feel that you can be better than where you are, if you feel that you are more capable than the people believe you are now, know that you can do better and you want more and you're willing to work. My advice to you is that have a growth mindset. It might not happen once. It might not take a day. It takes time, and through practice and through effort and through time, you will definitely improve yourself into a growth mindset. So have a growth mindset. Put yourself in an environment of abundance. Remember, we talked about environment, and this thing is rotating around the environment. So put yourself and be in an environment of abundance. Surround yourself with conversations and with people. It's rotating about the environment. Surround yourself with the conversation and with people who understand what is potentially possible of you, who see the you inside you rather than what have been achieved in the past. You know, in the past, they might be seeing your setbacks, but other people, they can be looking inside you and they can see something great, a greater person inside you. Surround yourself with people who see the best in you, who see something great inside you. Not people who want to pull you down, but people who want to pull you up to their level. So thank you so much. It was great having you. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space, and I hope that from today onward we develop a growth mindset. So until next time, see you in my next video. Have a great time and enjoy yourself. If you liked this video, feel free to like, leave a comment, and share. If it was helpful to you, you can share to your friends so that they can learn. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Bye bye.